Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Megan, and this channel is all about the Immanuel Approach. The Immanuel Approach is an approach to life that is all about connection. Connection with the living, tangible, interactive presence of God who is with us every moment. We are already connected. We are already in union with Him. We're just not often aware. And using some modern brain science techniques, practicing deliberate appreciation and gratitude helps us become aware of His presence with us every moment. It's such a beautiful way to live. I'm delighted to be with you today. And I want to say, welcome to my new subscribers. Oh my goodness, how fun to get new subscribers. I hope you enjoy the content on this channel. The other thing is I want to say that there's some exciting stuff coming up in my channel, and I would love to spill the beans, but I'm going to keep you waiting. But I did a happy dance this week, and I'm super excited about what's coming up. Today's topic for today's episode is, what is the Immanuel Lifestyle? I looked back in past videos and I realized I've dabbled in it a little bit, but not really clearly shared what the Immanuel Lifestyle is. So that's what we're gonna dive into in this episode. So the Immanuel Lifestyle is a lifestyle of joy and connection. And I just want you to take a moment to think about that. Who doesn't need more joy and more connection? And again, I'll remind you, we are already connected. It's already true that we are deeply connected to Father, Son, and Spirit. We're just not often aware. So the Immanuel Lifestyle is practicing the presence of God with us. And so I really love this description of the Immanuel Lifestyle from Alive and Well, which is an organization that does train for the Immanuel Lifestyle personally, and also they have guide training, and I'm going to link it below. And so what they say the Immanuel Lifestyle is about is connecting personally and interactively with the Lord and removing barriers and hindrances to an intimate, interactive lifestyle with Him and connection with Him. And the goal is to build and deepen a securely attached relationship with Him, with the Lord, one that increases capacity to stay connected to Him, even in difficult life situations or painful experiences. Isn't that beautiful? And so what I want to talk about today in this episode is how that actually plays out in real life. And yes, there are many resources out there, and I will link some of them to begin to practice this Immanuel Lifestyle. So, Immanuel prayer is one of the aspects of this lifestyle, and I am a certified practitioner of the Immanuel Approach, and so I offer sessions to people to just help them become connected, be aware of their connection, and interact with the Lord. That's what an Immanuel prayer session is, and the goal is connection. Healing is often a byproduct of those sessions. But I realize that that is not the only thing that encompasses the Immanuel Lifestyle. It's one important part. So I highly recommend you checking out a session with a skilled practitioner just to see what it's like. You can reach out to me at immanuelconnectionsla@gmail.com, and we can give it a whirl if you're interested in checking it out. But the Immanuel Lifestyle is actually a lifestyle of joy and connection. And so how how does that look? What does that look like? What does that feel like? And so that's what we're going to talk about today. And so one of the ways that we can engage in the Immanuel lifestyle is through a beautiful tool called Immanuel journaling. Because you're not going to have Immanuel prayer sessions every day. I would like to, but you're not going to be able to have Immanuel prayer sessions every day. And so what are some of the things that we can do to practice a lifestyle of joy and connection? And one of the best tools is Immanuel journaling. And I do have some videos talking you through how to approach Immanuel journaling. And for me, this is something you actually can do daily, and sometimes even more if the need arises, if I feel like I need the connection. And so it's this beautiful interactive way of journaling with the Lord and hearing his response and really connecting with him in that way. And it's been so rich for me. So I highly recommend Immanuel journaling. And the other way that I have recently been practicing for my lifestyle is this is my little joy notebook. Because what they recommend, people in the Life Model, people in the Thrive, is actually writing down golden memories, they call it, or golden moments, moments where you felt connected to God, you felt connected to yourself, to another person, or out in nature, or a pet, and you savor those moments and you keep coming back to those moments. And so I open my book and you give it a little title. What I do is I give it a little title, and then I write down what I felt in that moment. So my first one brings a big smile to my face. So I'm already in that place of joy. Embrace at breakfast. I felt loved, seen, held, thought of first. And so this was a memory where I felt I was sitting here at my breakfast table, and I felt Jesus come around me and just hug me from behind, and just this embrace. I wasn't practicing gratitude. I wasn't really even fully aware. And I just savor that moment because I felt so loved, so seen. I felt thought of first. Isn't that beautiful? So I am now up to, let's see, I think I'm at 73, and they just keep coming. And so when I practice my deliberate gratitude and appreciation, which I try to practice every day, which is a part of the lifestyle, this book helps me. Sometimes I just do from my day, but if I feel like I don't have something from my day, I just open this book and spend 5 minutes in deliberate appreciation and gratitude, reliving these moments of goodness. And they're so funny. They're very easy. They're not big epic moments. They're little random moments that I am noticing. And the more we practice, the more we're going to notice the goodness of God. And this helps reset our brain and rewire our brain towards joy. So I highly recommend that. One of the things that I have learned from the Immanuel Lifestyle is something called capacity. And you'll notice that it was in this description of the Immanuel Lifestyle. The goal is to build and deepen a securely attached relationship with the Lord, one that increases capacity to stay connected to Him, even in difficult life situations or painful circumstances and experiences. And so I brought a little show and tell. So this is a good way to describe capacity, right? And so I will tell you that starting out in this lifestyle, this was about my capacity to handle difficult situations. I would easily just get triggered, get tweaked, and not be able to handle. And so what I have noticed through practicing some of these things, the deliberate appreciation and gratitude, the Immanuel journaling, receiving my own sessions has really helped grow my capacity to be able to handle a lot more. And this is something that I never heard about in any sermon, any teaching, anything. No one is talking about capacity, and it is super important. And so that is one of the benefits of this lifestyle, is building our capacity. And let me tell you, it's a slow journey. It doesn't just happen overnight, but it is such a beautiful journey to be aware of our capacity to stay connected, noticing when our relational circuits go off and how to get them back on is a part of the Immanuel lifestyle. So just noticing, are my RCs on or are they off right now? Am I in relational mode right now, or am I in enemy mode right now? And I really don't need to explain it, because you'll understand simply from that language. Another aspect of the Immanuel lifestyle that comes along with capacity is this aspect of quieting. Noticing when my relational circuits are off and how to get them back on. Several ways are quieting, shaloming our bodies, taking a rest, taking a break, and just noticing when I need to slow down. And again, I can tell you, in all my years of ministry, in all my years of church life, this is not talked about. And yet this is so necessary for us and so good for us to be able to notice when we need to pause, when we need to rest, when something tweaks us, when something triggers us. And just so you know, I am going to do a future video on how not to waste a good trigger or a good tweaking. But just even noticing overwhelm and noticing how to calm ourselves, how to quiet ourselves, how to just take a deep breath and go, whew, that's a lot right now. Even noticing how we're feeling. Just taking that moment to go, what am I feeling? Checking in with myself, because I often bypass my own feelings, and we often bypass people's feelings for sure. So another beautiful aspect of the lifestyle is, and I'm going to give you an example from my own life. Just recently, I have felt some deep frustration with the Lord about a circumstance that I am facing. And usually I would probably not express it to the Lord, or I'd feel guilty for feeling frustrated. But in this lifestyle, I have learned that it's okay to feel that frustration in connection with Immanuel, and just notice what that's like. Now, he does not fix it often, which is very frustrating because I just want him to fix it. But he is slowly and surely allowing me to feel my feelings in connection with him and staying in that place of connection. That is the beautiful part of this lifestyle, because often I have in my past felt really overwhelming feelings and felt alone in them. But now I feel so held and so companioned by him. It doesn't fix the situation, but it definitely eases those feelings. Those feelings are all welcome. All of our emotions are welcome. All of our feelings are welcome. All of our parts are welcome. And so just acknowledging those feelings, acknowledging those parts of us that may feel upset or frustrated or superior or prideful, just acknowledging those with them. And I will tell you, that has helped me be much more stable than I've been in the past. So what are the benefits of this lifestyle? Like I just said, more stable in my emotions, more aware that I am connected. I'm able to hold things that may seem they're at odds with each other, like upset and joy or chaos and peace. My capacity is growing to stay connected to Him when I'm experiencing pain or difficult life circumstances. I'm more able to take breaks and go at a pace that is, let's see, reasonable for me. Other people have higher capacity. I simply don't. I have learned that about me. And you know what? Some people may seem that that's a weakness. It might be, and I'm okay with that. And more importantly, Immanuel treats our weaknesses gently. But I have learned not to push myself past my capacity. So I rest. I know when I need a break, and I stay connected. And so I just wanted to share these things with you because it is really such a beautiful way to live, a much more peaceful way to live. And I know what to do when I get tweaked or when I'm triggered. And this is all a part of the lifestyle. And let me tell you, I have not covered all of the aspects of the lifestyle, but these are some of the things that have benefited me. And I would love to hear if you have anything that I didn't mention, how you practice your Immanuel lifestyle. I would love, love, love to hear. So thank you for being here. And please let me know in the comments below how you experience the Immanuel lifestyle. Blessings on you as we journey together in our connection with the God who loves us more than we can ever imagine. And may you experience His deep love for you today. Take care.